So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. To Lahm. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? And the keeper beats it away. Yaya Toure. And it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, what a... Oh, off the bar! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now there's the clearance. Ernest. Gullit. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Benfica still without a single shot on target. Lahm. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ernest will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's set.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Mbappe. It's Seedorf. Oh, just skips past his man. And the finish! He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely ball and a real... Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Ernest. Well, they can break here. It's Belletti. Ernest. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Gullit. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ernest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short. Doué. That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Manchester United finding their passes. Probing pass. Xavi Alonso. Yaya Toure. Ernest. And there's green grass ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. And it's Yaya Toure. Xavi Alonso. That's tidy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Manchester United have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 24. Sai.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. That has ended up in no man's land. Van der Sar with the clearance. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Belletti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Benfica different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Belletti. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now this could be a chance. Ibrahimovic! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Seedorf. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into a
big chance!
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a super give and go. And he's straight offside.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 21. Sidorf. Número 25.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Número 4.
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Yaya Touré. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Carvajal. Yaya Touré is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's worked it through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Van Nistelrooy. That is good strength. Now, can they get him away? Carvajal gets into a good position.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And it's been given away. Lahm. Bellingham. To Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. Cross to the back post. Nunez! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now it's Dembele. And this is Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Benfica leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Alexander-Arnold. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Mbappe. And it's Lahm. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
That's really well cleared. That's Thuram.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lahm. Deftly away. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrap for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's in on goal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Ernest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played it early. Goes for a shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. Hullet, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Early ball. And the finish! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passing nice and neat. Hullet.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Belletti. Some really good ball movement. Seedorf just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays a sharp little ball here. Skims one in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram. It's Xabi Alonso. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Thuram. That's a smartly directed ball. Bergomi going full tilt down the left. It's a throw-in. Spread out to the left.
Foram indicados
Alonso.
2 minutos de compensação.
Over to the left. Mbappe. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20.
Here we go again.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Dembele. That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benfica finding their passes. Benfica come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice control. He's on it, can he get away? Now the ball in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's tried one. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been cut short. Chance here to counter. And it's Belletti. It's played through for him. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Benfica are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Belletti. Ernest. And this is Van Basten. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Van Basten! Now he's off and running.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looks a good ball through. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Oh, it's Dembele. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Full it. Belletti. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Produces a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Some good work on the right flank here. Played out wide. And it's Serginho. Looking to go deep. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just 5 minutes left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Seedorf. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ibrahim! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gullit receives it in a good position here. Picked out brilliantly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hernes. Now it's Gullit.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
And he's cut it out. And here's Gullit.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Benfica are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tries to get it clear. Out to the right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that was never going to make it. Played back. Oh, good spread. And this is Gullit. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet. And it's Xabi Alonso.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram getting this one clear. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely feet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. showing great feet there. Seedorf. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Hernes. Oh, it's Van Basten. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bernardo Silva, and it's Lahm. And it's Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yaya Toure. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Benfica choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Pedimos ao dono do carro azul que está estacionado junto ao portão principal o favor de o retirar, pois está em vias de ser remolcado. Obrigado.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, that's nice. Play a header! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to it! And that has been cleared. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cruyff being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Benfica still this single goal behind. Almost an hour gone. And there's green grass ahead of him. He can get that clear. Out for a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20, Ibrahimovic. Número 10.
Over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
He's had it taken off him.
Número 25.
Bellingham.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7.
Nesta gets it away.
Número 22.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Número 66. Está a acontecer uma
Benfica
substituição.
really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Ribery. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a little off target. Van Nistelrooy. Ribery. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Ribery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Nunez. Not the most accurate pass. Ribery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bergomi. Well timed, excellent interception. So what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ribery! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Robertson goes steaming forward. That is good strength. Manchester United given another corner. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Ribery goes short. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.